Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first ever update video where I'm basically going to be giving as much information as I can on what I aim to do with the channel, when I aim to upload content, and kind of, you know, what my end goals are really for this. I mean, I just started uploading videos about a month ago, Fallout videos, it was just for the fun of it, and it still really is. I don't need to do it, but I do it because I enjoy, you know, seeing people watch my videos and comment and, you know, enjoy them with me. Like, they enjoy it as much as I do making it, if you know what I mean. So, what I've devised, you'll see on your screen in just a moment, is a timetable in which it displays what game I'm going to play on what day. Now, this won't be active immediately. It will be active in 1 or 2 weeks. I'm thinking by the start of next week it should be active. You'll definitely know because I will tell you in the video beforehand when it will be active. But I'm pretty sure it will be active as of next week, so as of next Monday. And this is pretty much what I've devised. I've devised 2 main games that I am playing, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout Who Vegas, and Planet Base. I've only just started playing Planet Base, and I understand that a lot of my videos were kind of just uploaded at random times. There was no really pattern to it, and nobody knew what was coming next. It would just be another random video if anybody didn't know the kind of videos that I made. So now, hopefully, if anyone sees this, and I may put this on the banner at the top of the YouTubes as well, just so people can see what I'm going to do when I'm going to do it. I think that's quite a nice feature, really. But yeah, you can see that I'm trying to split it up into 2 games to do all week. I only really want 2 to 3 games running at the same time because it is kind of a lot of effort to record so many games. Now, obviously I picked Planet Base and Who Vegas because Who Vegas is just a running series that I've had from the very start, and Planet Base is a new one that's coming in. And of course, if any of these series ends, then just a new one will take its place. Because ideally I don't have enough time to do more than 3 games at once. But I do want to do varied content, and I am exploring other options for basically you guys to see me do other content without it being on my channel. And I'll tell you that in just a little while. But as you can see, on Monday we've got Planet Base, Tuesday Fallout, Wednesday Planet Base, Thursday Fallout, Friday Planet Base, and then Saturday and Sunday are both Fallout, because I think that video and the Fallout series is more wanted than the Planet Bases, and that's for sure. But I want to play Planet Base because it looks really cool to me, and I'll play it until I'm bored of it. Let's put it that way. And I think it's just interesting, something I want to share. You know, I like space games and that kind, henceforth why I did Doctor Who in the first place. So I hope, you know, we can enjoy that with me, and we can, you know, build community on Planet Base as well as, you know, fans for Doctor Who. But the times, again, they were very all over the place before and this week, and, you know, up until when this plan starts. So I've decided that Monday to Friday, so the weekdays, I will upload at 7 o'clock my time, which is GMT, which is 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then on Saturday and Sunday, because the reason I did that in the weekdays is because a lot of the audience, because I have to, obviously I'm catering for the audience, I want as many people to enjoy what I do as possible, and I know that a large audience comes from America, and so I didn't want to specifically tailor it to their times, so I didn't put it really late for me. But 7 o'clock is the evening, a lot of people are home over here, and they're just starting to watch videos, and especially on Monday to Friday in America, again, it's not too late in the evening, but it's not too early in the morning. Whereas on Saturday and Sunday, I have put it for 3 PM over here, and 10 AM Eastern Standard, and 9 AM Pacific Standard. This is because it's a weekend. Come on, let's be fair, it's a weekend, we all want to chill out and relax. So when you wake up and you're like, alright, what am I going to do today? Just switch on YouTube. You know, you can see it, the video's going to be there early in the morning, and especially over here, I don't know about you, but I like to rise pretty late on the weekends. I like to have a bit of a lie-in. So we're going to put it not really late in the afternoon on the weekends, because sometimes you want to go out, you want to do other things, so we're going to put it during the day over here. So it's kind of all confusing, and I have to look at the whole demographic and kind of cater to it, so that's why I've put it as them times. I will use the schedule on YouTube to make sure it goes out at them times, if I can get back to work somehow. And the next thing I want to talk about is collaborations. I did say in a previous video, or at least I mentioned it, that I did intend on collaborating with some people, because I did want to play a few different games, but you know, at the same time I don't have enough time to record 4 games and put them all on the channel at once. It would thin out the content a lot, and you'd get like 1 or 2 Fallouts a week, and considering that's my main thing right now, I don't think that's going to be enough to kind of complete Fallout by the time Fallout 4 comes out, because that honestly is going to replace Fallout New Vegas. So I'm hoping to be done with Fallout New Vegas by the time Fallout 4 comes out, which will then obviously replace New Vegas. And it may even, I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I haven't quite thought. I might belong hour-long episodes. It might just be, I don't know. It's kind of weird right now. I really want to play the game and show everybody, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that right now. But as it stands from next week onwards, that is the timetable up until Fallout 4 comes out, and then we'll see from there. But the collaborations, I actually just finished recording with one partner who we are playing the Forest. Now, they don't upload that regularly, but they are very fun, to be honest with you. I didn't think I'd have that much fun playing with a stranger. They are from the UK as well, so I kind of, maybe that's like a one-up for me. I don't really know, but I will leave their channel link in the description, of course. So you can go and check that out when he's uploaded it. I'm not sure when he will, or you know, how much editing he wants to do on it, but that's totally up to him. But I'm starting a co-op Forest with him, so I'm also starting. It's kind of confusing because I've been talking to so many people recently. I have recently started talking to, let me see, it is Wolfster, sorry, is the one that I'm doing the Forest co-op, I guess it's co-op playthrough with, and with Saber 2210, I am talking about having kind of like a Saints Row co-op thing going on, which would be pretty cool because that game is like crazy fun. And these are just things that I think will be uploaded on their channel. But you should be able to see both of their channels on the screen right now. If you haven't already, which you probably haven't, go and check them out. Go and subscribe. Saber2210, he does really great Subnautica videos. He actually creates some stuff that, I mean, I didn't. They're just so big, and they're pretty epic, to be fair with you. And I have watched a lot of his videos on Subnautica, and they are really, really good. So I hope you go and check that out. And if you're interested in Mountain Blade Napoleonic Wars, go and check out Wolfster. There's a lot of content on that. He does like cinematic edits of them. And I've also been talking to Marshall Griffith, who I liked his idea that he wanted to do charity live streams, you know, at some point when he gets bigger. And I really do like that idea. I like the idea that games are not just for, you know, the media to pin all of their blame on. They really are, and really can be used for good, and they do. And it is time that people stops, especially the media, blaming games for all of the world's problems, because it's just not how it is. It's a matter of facts that are being ignored by the media, and you know, many other people who do claim games, you know, cause violence this and they cause this crime and so on and so forth. I could talk about hours for that. But yeah, I'm working on maybe doing a collab with him at some time. It's just difficult because of the time zones. With the people in America, it's difficult because it's really, really late over here, or really, really early. It's either one or the other. There's no like in the afternoon for me or something like that. So it is very difficult to kind of get that kind of collab going on. But if I can play with him, I'll probably play some, I don't know, Gmod, or just some fun games. I'm aiming to play pretty much everything. I'll play everything, me. I don't really mind. It's just fun, really, innit? And that's what I intend to have. And the last thing I want to say, well, near last thing, is that the channel will undergo probably a lot of visual changes, maybe. For instance, I'm thinking about an outro for my videos, so it's more easier to access other videos, and it's easier to sort of subscribe, or all that kind of things, because it's kind of tricky now. You have to click on this button, you click on this button. But I mean, right now, I'd really appreciate if you just bear with that trickiness and continue to subscribe and like the videos and comment. It really does help. But I'm thinking of ways I can maybe make that better, some kind of outro. And the thumbnails too. I'm thinking like what is a good design? What can I stick with? Right now it's just I designed them in Photoshop, but I'm not 100% sure if they're really good. But it's like I don't know what is a good thumbnail. I don't want to mislead anyone, because that's just not who I am. I like to put the honest truth on there. And as you can see, all my thumbnails are really relevant. But apart from the visual things, I mean, I know my microphone maybe not great now. I can work on getting a better one, but that again will take quite a lot of time. I'm going to be receiving an SSD in the next week or so, and that should speed up my computer a hell of a lot, because right now I've always had mechanicals, I've never had an SSD, so it's about time I did that upgrade. So hopefully it will make the rendering process on the videos a lot faster. That's what I'm hoping. I don't think it will, but a man can dream. So that is pretty much all I have to say. I did write down a few things that I wanted to talk about, and I pretty much covered it, but I know when this video ends, I'll just think of something that I forgot to say. But one of the main things I actually want to say is that thank you to anyone who did and has subscribed to me, and anyone that will subscribe from after this video, or next week. It doesn't matter. I appreciate whenever you subscribe, and I appreciate every time you make a like, and I try to reply to every single comment. It's just, I really, really do appreciate it. So thank you for that. And I hope we can have some fun together. Yeah, I mean, I thought about live streaming too. I did live stream once. It was on like Battlefront or something. I was like completely new, my first time doing it. So there's a lot of problems and errors and stuff. And I kind of want to focus on the YouTube right now. Maybe streams will be with other people later on in the future, but right now it's kind of not in my my path, I guess, my YouTube path that I want to take. I'll probably feature on more streams than I'll actually do myself, which is fine, because I don't mind sitting down and just playing some games with some people, having a laugh. It's just what I like to do anyway. And you may or may not care, but obviously you probably don't know much about me as a person, which is kind of difficult when you've got a YouTube commentator. I'm there talking about a game, but you don't know nothing about me. You know more about the game than me, and it's kind of weird in a way. I mean, some people won't give a shit, and others will. So I mean, I guess to tell you something, my plan and why it might be a little difficult to continue doing YouTube, but I'll try my utmost, my utmost for it, is that I will study English and Maths again this year, so I can get a higher level. So I can get a higher level than I have now, so I can go into university again and study games design, and that will take around 2 years, and then I will go and hopefully get a job. Hopefully in the games industry. I really do hope so. That is my dream after all, and I've been working for it for like 6 years now. It's something that I really want to do, and I'm not going to give up on it. And obviously doing that work and stuff, it does take a lot of time, but I mean, I know my career would come over YouTube any day, but that doesn't mean I don't want people to enjoy what I create, and I won't try for it. Of course I will. I'll try for anything. I'm just a determined person. So if there's any questions anyone wants to ask me now, I know this isn't the most interesting video, but it's informative on my part. I can actually communicate in this more to you and not like waste gameplay time in a way to talk to you. Like, I won't talk over New Vegas about all this because it'd take up the entire episode. So it's kind of good if you're listening to this and I can just talk to you more directly. The gameplay is just there to, I don't know, fancy filler, I guess. And the music's there because it sounds a bit dull, if not. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. But please, 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 if you have any questions or anything, just go ahead and ask me, you know. I don't mind answering anything. I'm really, really honest. So you can go ahead and ask me anything. But I think that's pretty much about it, and it's getting long now. I've spoke for way too long. But, I mean, I hope you can see the timetable. I hope that's okay. If you've got any questions about it, you can ask me. If there's any changes to it, I'll surely let you know. And if there's any changes to anything, I will definitely let you know. So, thank you everyone for watching this, and thank you for your time. I hope you have a good evening. But that's all for now. Goodbye.